Welcome to this coverage of match day 4 in the 2019 Hero Intercontinental Cup. India up against the only other side that lost their first game in Ahmedabad, much like themselves, after taking the lead. The whistle goes and the Blue Tigers are underway in match day 4 of the Hero Intercontinental Cup 2019, and a roar goes up in Ahmedabad and a wave of expectation along with it as I welcome Paul Macefield.
Thanks, Anant. It's a lively start straight away. The fans are making themselves heard, which is exactly what the players want. Want to put on a bit of a show today.
The challenge, here's a chance once again for the captain. Amarjeet Singh Kiam thought it done well, but just wasn't good enough for the referee to not give it Korea's way. And this is a very interesting position for them to get a free kick. 67th appearance for the national team. Jong Il Gwan with his left foot looking to go above the Indian wall, goes sideways and gets a goal. 2 goals in 2 for the captain. Amrinder Singh beaten for the first time in 2019 in national colours. And DPR Korea have their lead. 23rd goal for the national team for Jong Il Gwan.
Well, it's a nice strike, but it's Amrinder's side, if we're being honest. The wall's there for a reason. It's to stop that near post going in. He's opened himself right up there, Jong Il Gwan. But Amrinder has to deal with that because it's his side. It's a mistake again that's cost India as they find themselves trailing by a goal to nil.
Jerry to whip it in with his left foot. No, it's Brandon with his right. Good option created there. Chance for India. Sunil Chhetri. He's absolutely distraught with himself. Free header. Should have been 1-1. Isn't.
How many times do we see Sunil ghosting in at the far post there and not only hitting a target but scoring? I just wonder if the defender has done just enough to put him off there initially. He's fractions away, in fact millimetres away from connecting with that perfectly. But the man who has the highest standards in Indian football is bitterly disappointed with himself there.
Slid into a chance for DPR Korea to make it 2-0, and that's exactly what the unlucky for some 13 does. Sim Hyun Jin on the score sheet, and stunned silence here in Ahmedabad.
Well, you can see there Pritam has just got caught ball watching. He's marking the wrong side of his man. Sandish tries a last-ditch challenge, just couldn't get there. It's a cool, calm finish in the end from Sim Hyun Jin, but again it's another defensive error that's cost India a goal.
Nice corner that as well. Good save, Amrinder. Now that is the Amrinder Singh that's earned his place in the 11.
Mambier's let his man go there. That was Mambier's man. If you have a look at the far post area, there he is. He's just allowed him. Well, it's not actually, it's Jobby Justin. He's just run off the back of Jobby Justin. Mambier's done well there to do just enough. But it's a big save from Amrinder and a vital save as well.
28 goals conceded in the last 7. Suddenly, this is looking promising for DPR Korea. Once again, trying to cut through that Indian defence. Here's the substitute coming on. Good cross for the captain. 3-0. The captain has a brace in the first half. This is absolutely unbelievable from an Indian defensive standpoint. But for DPR Korea, this is an absolute breath of fresh air.
Well, the spaces and the gaps. I mean, the ball ricocheted to them very, very nicely. But when you've got young Jerry coming up against one of the taller lads as well, it's always going to be tough. It's an inch-perfect cross. It's headed down into the corner, but should Amrinder have got there? It has hit the post.
Could be trouble here. Adil with a challenge, and that's another free kick. Well, this could be a hiding. Park Myung-song fouled by Adil. He's only just come on, and that is a yellow card straight away. He cannot believe it.
Let's have a look. The foot's high, contact's made. It is a free kick because he hasn't touched the ball. He's caught the man. That is a free kick.
He's going to look for a goal here. Amrinder saves. There's good technique as well to punch the ball in a direction where absolutely nobody was standing.
But it's his side and he deals with the ball. He didn't do that with the opening goal. Great strike, real power in that from Ri Hyung Jin.
Ryun Cho showing his experience in the middle. If a pass is not available, just turning and finding one. Offside. Got to be offside. Is given by the assistant, although the whistle had gone even before the assistant decided to raise his flag.
Is exactly in line with where we are, Anant, and he was just half a yard offside. It was close because he was making an attacking run, but it's a disappointing first 45 minutes for India.
Hugely disappointing, and much to think about for Igor's team match. Not like he did enough anyway after the second half of the game against Tajikistan. But as it stands, at half-time, it's India 0, DPR Korea 3, with more possession, more shots, certainly more shots on target, because India is currently read 0. Kick-off in the second half. DPR Korea 3 goals to the good, and India yet to find an answer since Sunil Chhetri scored the second against Tajikistan. Getting his feet all tangled up, Chang Kuk-chol.
Here we go.
And that is the trouble. Lalan Zuala, Changte! Told you this boy is a star! And has he found a way back for the Blue Tigers? Chhetri to Changte. Changte on the score sheet in India. Are they heading back?
What did we say at half-time about pace? Pace is what kills you. And exactly 5 minutes into the second half, it's Changte that's done it. Great work from the Indian forwards to close and hunt in a pack. Take nothing away from Jobby and Rowland there. They played their part. Nice little cushion pass from Sunil. India back in this game.
Chance of their own, hits the crossbar. Amarjeet with a header, which will take it to a bit of safety. Look at the amount of space for the Indians once again. Chance here for DPR Korea, the captain. And DPR Korea were always threatening. And this could be the telling blow. The final nail in the coffin possibly. India pushed and pushed for a second. They've conceded a fourth on the other side. And 2 games in a row now, 4 goals conceded by the Blue Tigers. With this move from the captain, who's already scored 2 and now provides.
That was a very good goal, to be honest. The passing, the movement was all absolutely spot on. The finish was to boot as well. There's a big question mark, though, just before that. Was Jong Il Gwan in an offside position? Because that's certainly what the defenders are asking. Not the man that scored the goal, he came from deep.
Udanta certainly does. Couple of great touches. Lovely cut back towards the man who's just come on. Sahal Abdul Samad back towards Udanta. Chhetri's waiting near the penalty spot, and Chhetri! Oh, how can he not? 10th consecutive home game that Chhetri finds the back of the net, but has he? Oh, please, found a way back for India, will say the Blue Pilgrims. The Blue Tigers, defeated but not distraught, and not deflated just yet. There is fight in them.
Inspired substitution, Sahal involved. Rolls it out wide, Udanta delivers. Off the knee.
Sahal, equally good with his left and his right. Thapa!
Stunning save. What a save that is, by the way, from Anton Song. You called it, Anna. That was a lovely little layoff into Anirudh Thapa.
Yeah, and I guess not be afraid to fail, to lose here and there. What a save that is from Rinder in the meanwhile, not to be on the second occasion. And suddenly, the inspiration has turned to a little bit of embarrassment for the Indian defence.
Oh, was he offside when that ball was played forwards? Nonetheless, he's whipped it in. I tell you what, that's absolutely brilliant from the skipper, Jong Il Gwan. He might be on a hat-trick, but he is unselfish. You see that? He stepped over the ball because he was aware of what was around him. And you can clearly see there.
Jong Il Gwan will remember the AFC Challenge Cup of 2012, the glory days of DPR Korea when they won back-to-back AFC Challenge Cups, and of course participated in the World Cup in 2010, and the final whistle goes here at the EK Arena in Ahmedabad. And despite a stellar fight back from India in bits and pieces, they still find themselves at the end of a scoreline that reads India 2, DPR Korea 5.